Okay, so many people's asked about my Tardis. So here she is, my beautiful Tardis. It's not quite finished yet. I've still got the signs to work on. So yeah, but it is bigger on the inside. I'll tell you that. I made it, trans-dimensional. So just to show you, I'm not joking. Here's the back. As you can see, just like so. So it's a solid back, sides, as you know. So yeah, let's have a look inside the Tardis. So yeah, here's the Tardis. It's all nice and locked. So we had the Tardis. Told you it was bigger on the inside. Many people's asking about the Tardis. I'll do a test flight as well, so you guys get to see the Tardis in flight. So yeah, this is basically my ship, my home. Well, it has been for a considerable amount of years. It's had a few new additions. I'm just going to give you a wish around the TARDIS. A wish around the TARDIS, I mean a whip around the TARDIS. A couple of Gallifreyan symbols on here. You might know them if you know Gallifreyan. So yeah, so there's the underneath. So yeah, so we have the power supply, a spare speaker, combustion engine which is linked up, foot pedal. We have this which works for the time rotor, and for those people who was asking how the time rotor works, this is the power supply for the remote down there. The levers are connected to the wiring, which is like little connector points to test out various places. I use those to make a circuit that will emit two settings. So whenever I use the levers, it will emit that and then emit into the control box in the TARDIS. This is the batteries, so there's an on-off switch basically, but the on-off switch on this is on one of the levers, such as this. This is currently locked, so to unlock it, you pull that down and it'll do that, like that. Also, I haven't set anywhere to go, so it won't obviously take off just yet. So yeah, we're going to start off with the main panel. This is basically like the first panel you come to see. Well, these two anyways. So this has had a huge update. So it's had, you will notice that it's got some parts of the 10th Doctor's TARDIS on here. So we have the binoculars, the twiddly things, the keyboard's still here, I haven't changed that. Got the wibbly lever, got little buttons on here, little dials, the thermostat, which we'll get into in a bit. So yeah, we have here, on this panel, we have a bell that goes ding. Who doesn't love a bell? We have this, which is just there to look pretty much. This is for the exterior lighting on the actual door. This one is for the monitor. No, this one's for the monitor. There we go. So yeah. This one's for the actual door light on my actual door. This one's the keypad. We've got an old Wi-Fi router, some dials, and if there's an emergency, such as the power goes down, I can connect up the TARDIS lighting to make a makeshift beacon, so I can give myself some light. So yeah, this is the power source for these setup. This is all linking together, so we have this sound system linked in with the light box down there. This is to give off lasers, and the lasers like shine to the ceiling of my bedroom. So yeah, turn it on, turn it off, whatever. This is actually just a little decorative piece to make it look functional, so it doesn't look like just an ordinary thing. So it'll just sit there. We've got a transformer. No, it's not Optimus Prime. We have an old disk drive casing from the old 360 that I took apart to replace, which I've done. We have this panel, which is one of my favourites. We have another thing here. This is a new switch. This is one of the new additions. This will link up to the lighting around the edges. It will turn it on and off. There you go. Again, these levers obviously doing the time rotor, like so. And then of course you can press the bell. This panel, we have these things. People have asked me where these are from. It's all from a bike. You know, when you get the packaging and you get these around the spokes or something. This is Gallifreyan for my name, Drew. We have another thing here. We have a thing here. There is a light that will work the top sections, but I need some power cells for them. But yeah, we have a danger meter. We have the thermostat, which is a temperature gauge. We have more wibbly levers. The tiny shields indicator, which is slightly broken at the minute. I don't know why. So yeah, we have this thing, which is one of my second favourite panels. We have this, which, you know, can move. We have the Artron crystal, which helps with the flight of the Tardis. So yeah, we have this, which is like it's actually linked with this whole setup thing. We have another one of these. We have this, a communications device. We have another lever, which we haven't really talked about. This comes off. But this works the CPU fan when the main switch is turned on. You can turn that on. This will work on via the mains. This will work on via the mains. Pull that up. The CPU goes off. Obviously, if you kill the switch, it'll do that. This is a one-way system as well, as that will do that. Obviously, that's still running because it's not linked up with this. So, yep. So here we have the main section. Hello, you can see me. We have the twiddly thing, another light down here, which, you know, we've got this, which is an awful part of Omnitrix. Then here we've got that. We have the combustion engine. Then we have this for the thermostat, which is linked up and everything. So yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. And then we've got this, which is just for decoration really. It doesn't really do anything. So yeah, we have this, which is like the coolant system, where you can put the coolant for the time rotor in. So yeah, there's a microphone down there. It's just decorative. If you look down here, there is a plate that looks like a perspex panel. It's not, it's just part of the Tardis's doofer, whatever you want to call it. Then down here you'll see like a flux capacitor looking thing. It won't work because it's not linked in with this yet, because it needs a new power cell. This is one of the new additions, the wheel spacer. It's not the correct one, unfortunately. Couldn't find one. Well, I did, but they sent me the wrong one, unfortunately. This is the old type of wheel spacer looking thing I have. Then on the top of the TARDIS, I've not really shown this, the coolant pipes and stuff that leads into like the radiation and stuff. So yeah. And then of course the round things have changed. Yes, we have new round things. It's scientific, you don't want to know what this actually is. But yeah, that's my TARDIS. So yeah. I'm guessing you want to see a test flight of this now. So yeah.